Hey Vacay Baes, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you guys another episode of our journey series. If you are new here to the journey series, this is a series where I'm talking about real life. Yes, real life issues, topics, anything that's on my mind that I'm going through that I feel like someone else may be going through, where we can kind of have a conversation down in the comments, give each other tips, advice, and help each other out, because at the end of the day, life is a journey for all of us and we're just trying to figure things out. So I share what it is that I may be thinking about or going through at the moment in hopes that I could help someone else. A lot of times y'all are the ones that are helping me out. So feel free to drop down, give your opinions. So I wanted to reintroduce the series since we are in 2024, a whole new year for those of you who have not been on board with us throughout this series, and excited to have you along for this ride. I'll have the playlist linked so you can go back and listen to all of our other episodes from the series. So something that has been on my mind for a while now, but I feel like I've been recently just struggling with, is the idea of rest. And specifically in our society, we have a tendency to be inundated with hustle culture, which I also made a video on, which I'll have linked up here for you to watch. And just the idea that we have to continuously be working, we have to continuously be grinding and just doing so much in order to be deemed as successful or feel like you're worthy of just living life, when that is not the case. And even though I don't agree with hustle culture, it's natural when you're surrounded by it to feel like you're not doing enough. I, over the last couple of months, have allowed myself to genuinely relax. And when I say it has been so nice to just take days where I'm like, I'm not gonna make any content today, I'm not gonna work today, I'm not gonna do anything today but what I wanna do. Pick up a book and read, or have quiet time with God, or just lay there and watch TV, or spend time with my family, or anything that is not quote unquote productive. But it is. Resting is intentional. Not only is it intentional, it's necessary. So that's what today's topic is how rest is not a reward, rest is a requirement. And oftentimes we look at rest as a reward. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself today to relax after I do ... I'll be able to get a good night's rest after I do ... Resting after we've exhausted ourselves and burned ourselves out. And that's not how we're supposed to be working. We are supposed to be resting just because that's what we're supposed to do. Our bodies need rest. You deserve rest, even if you didn't do anything off of your productivity list this week. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be striving and working towards your goals, but just reminding yourself that you are worthy of being well rested and taking care of yourself. And sometimes a lot of those goals that you have on your list of things to do, because we all have a running list of things to do, right? Some of those things are not gonna get completed until you get that rest. You're wondering what's holding you back from completing everything that you have to do. It's because you're too tired. And you may not be physically tired, but you may be emotionally or mentally tired. And also understanding that rest is not just sleeping. Resting is learning to relax, and whatever that means for you. I actually recently got this book. Look how cute this is. It is little crocheted plants. They're called Knot Monsters. I've never crocheted a day in my life, but I feel like this is something so cute, like little miniature plant crochets. Like, this is something that I can do that will allow me to focus and relax, and it could bring a certain amount of peace to me without me sleeping, you know, because we have to learn how to rest in the state where we're awake. We're only gonna sleep so many hours during the day. A lot of us don't have time to sleep that much. So you have to learn how to rest and do relaxing activities, things that don't drain you, things that refuel you, things that make you feel more creative, and just things that make you feel good overall. And it doesn't matter how quirky it is, because I know some of y'all are gonna look at this and be like, what the heck is that? It took me a while to really implement rest into my week to where I didn't feel guilty about it, because for a while I felt guilty about taking breaks as if I wasn't holding myself accountable to my goals. And that's not true. One of the goals that you should have for yourself is to be well rested and well nourished. That is something that you owe yourself. And I felt the need to speak to somebody about this because I know I wish someone would have spoken this to me before I spent years just stressing myself out and consistently burning myself out with unrealistic expectations of completing lists and being super overproductive without that balance of rest. Always thankful and happy for everybody who tunes into my channel. And like I said, go ahead, drop down in the comments, have a conversation. Let me know what your thoughts are on this and what activities you do to allow yourself to rest. You know, what really puts you at ease. And if this is something that you struggle with as well, say that too. There may be somebody in the comments who can give you some suggestions and kind of breaking down why you feel like this is a struggle for you. Is it because of outside societal pressures or something a little bit deeper? It may be something simple that you could fix. You just never know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, please like, share, give me some exposure, subscribe so you can be a Vacay Bae, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love ya.